Hello.
Hi guys, this weekend I'm starting my first Roblox video.
Otto wants to know he's starting a Roblox video. Okay, I'm just getting set up. I'm running a little bit late today, but I figure sometimes you can either sort of decide you're late and just not do something at all, or you can just go with it anyway, even though you're running late, and that's what today's going to be. So let's go ahead and get started. A nice, comfortable, easy pose. If you have blocks and a mat, you might want to grab them. If not, just find somewhere comfortable to sit and just start to settle in, maybe rock around a bit from side to side. And then just start to sit back against an imaginary wall, shoulders relaxed. Maybe your palms are face up, maybe your eyes closed, and you start to breathe primarily through your nose. As you inhale, fill up the belly, fill up the lungs, and then exhale with roughly the same count that you inhale. Maybe it's a 5 count breath or a 7 count breath. Haven't been teaching as much online the past few days, mostly just have felt a little more busy and just a little more, just things have come up. Nothing bad, just like, oh, your kid needs to do this right at the time you're going to teach, or you decide you want to go hiking for the day instead of teaching yoga online or something like that. Luckily, I think there's like 31 videos online now. I mean, there's plenty of other yoga instructors online, but the point is there's plenty of recorded videos now in case I need to skip a day or two. So hopefully that works for you if you're looking forward to that. Maybe as you're settling in, start to think of an intention for your practice today. For me, a lot of days lately, it's been about balance or just calmness, things like that. Do what's right for you. As a reminder, anything I teach is offered as a suggestion, not a command. So do what's right for you. If something is too easy, feel free to make it more challenging. If it's too difficult, feel free to make it easier. If it doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. Just do what's right for you. So just follow along the best you can. Don't worry about if something doesn't make sense, and eventually you'll get it. Focus first on your breath, then on relaxing your mind, and then finally on your body following along the best it can. Go ahead, inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale, release down to your side. Do this a couple more times with your own breath. I like to start most of my yoga sequences this way and often end this way as well. It's just a nice way to check in on the body, start to open up the spine very deliberately. Inhale, arms up overhead again. We're going to lean to the right, hand down. You can look down at your hand, forward or up under your arm, whatever's right for you. Otto's doing laps now. Inhale, slowly rise up through center, and exhale, lean to the left. As you exhale, surrender a little deeper. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand outside your right knee. Each exhale, twist a little bit deeper. And keeping the twist in your spine, turn just your head forward slowly and look over your left shoulder. And exhale, release. Maybe change the cross of your legs. Maybe twisting a little bit deeper with each exhale. And keeping the twist in the body, turn just the head forward and look over that right shoulder. And exhale, release. Maybe release that block under you if you still have one there. Hands on your knees and just shrug your shoulders forward and back a couple times, then back to forward a few times. And then we're going to do some seated cat-cow, so hands on our shins. Start from the bottom of your spine and work your way up. So lean forward, belly forward, shoulders back, chest forward, head forward. And exhale, round, starting from the bottom, working your way up the spine all the way to the head. The head's just along for the ride. Continue moving back and forth with your inhale and exhale. The head just moves because the rest of your spine's moving, not because you're actively swinging it or forcing it up or down. Once more through your cow, and then your cat. Return to neutral. Bring your hands in front of you and one hand over the other and interlace your fingers. Or if this is too much, you can just interlace your fingers, point your palms outward. Inhale your arms up overhead, straighten the spine. Exhale, round the spine, bring the arms to neutral. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Continue with your own breath, inhaling up. And exhaling, rounding. Once more, inhaling, exhaling, return to neutral. Inhale, look down at your right shoulder. And exhale, start to rotate it slowly to the left. Nice and slow, and then maybe continue taking a full circle with your neck, inhaling and exhaling. Anywhere that's uncomfortable, maybe pause there for half a breath or a breath and just let any discomfort hopefully dissipate away. And after a few revolutions, pause and just switch directions. Return to neutral. Then we're going to teeter-totter, interlace your fingers, one hand facing you, one hand facing away. A nice strong grip in your hands. Inhale one side up, the other side down. Exhale, return to neutral. Inhale the other side up. Exhale, return to neutral. And continue alternating, inhaling one side up, the other down, and exhaling to neutral. And you're just moving your arms. And this helps stretch the side of your neck, your arms, your shoulders a bit, your hands. The more you pull on your hands, the more you'll feel it. Just do what's right for you. Once more on each side. Turn to neutral. I'm just gonna check one quick thing. Sorry, just had an urgent message. Okay. Then we're going to just relax our shoulders a bit more. Rotate your head side to side. And then bring your legs forward. Just gonna sit back a little bit. Start first by planting your feet and just hugging and rounding your back. Exhale your arms up overhead. And exhale, just gently fold forward, palms face up. Maybe bring your hands underneath your calves. Maybe bend your elbows and lean further forward a little bit. Inhale, slowly rise up, breathing with each pointing and flexing. It's a nice subtle movement to generate heat. Activates a lot of things, and it's pretty challenging if you're not used to it. If you need a break, just rest your leg and continue pointing and flexing. And then holding the toes pointed for a breath, and then start to rotate in one direction, clockwise or counterclockwise. Nice, slow, deliberate circles. Try to keep sitting up nice and tall. And then pause and then rotate the other direction. And then go ahead and lower it gently. Massage out your quads, maybe your calves. And then we're going to inhale the left leg up and over a couple of inches and just start to point and flex, point and flex. Continue breathing. And then holding the point, start to rotate in one direction. And then you may want to block handy. We're going to come into effectively a bridge position onto your back. Soles of the feet to the earth. We're going to bring a block between your quads. Try not to rest it between your knees. What we're going to do is floating bridge with a block. You're going to actively squeeze into that block. So you're going to inhale, relax. Exhale, float your arms and hips up. Inhale, back down. And then just continue to move with your breath. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And continue to move with your breath. Relax. If at any point you want to hold the bridge up high for a couple breaths or hold at the bottom for a couple breaths, feel free to do so. Otherwise, continue to flow. One more bridge up, and then relax down, remove the block. Just let your knees spread wide. Basically a butterfly, palms face up, so upper body's in Shavasana, lower body's just got your legs spread. Inhale, slowly bring the knees back up. We're going to bring that block back between your quads. And now you're going to bring your legs up and your hands behind your head. We're just going to gently crunch from side to side. Just up a couple of inches. Don't pull on your neck. Just move from your core and twist. If at any point you need a break, go for it. I'm going to stop talking. When you're ready, go ahead and release. Feet to the earth, block off to the side. This time bring your knees together and your feet out wide, kind of the reverse of that butterfly we just did. Maybe your arms come out wide. Maybe start to rotate your wrists a little bit. Each direction. Maybe you make fists and then stretch your hands out as much as they'll go. And go ahead and release back to center. And this time we're going to do our feet and arms up in the air. And you're going to bring one hand in front of the other and the opposite leg in front of the other. So you're going to gently inhale and exhale. It's easy to get them confused. So whichever hand is on top, the other hand is on the bottom. This is both a challenge, but also challenges your mind. And you're going to gently release. Stretch your legs down long, arms up overhead. Relax. And plant your feet wide. Arms out. We're just going to windshield wiper the knees side to side. And bring your knees towards the chest, but parallel to the earth, palms facing down. We're just going to do a gentle spinal twist. Inhale up and exhale. Lean to the right. Look over your hand to the left. Your shoulder is planted to the left side. Inhale your knees up through center. Exhale them off to the left, hand off to the right. And you should look off towards your hand on the right. Shoulders planted. If you need to block under your knees or between them for support, go for it. Inhale back through center. Bring one arm up overhead. Roll to that side for a couple breaths. And inhale, slowly come up through center. Hands and knees. As always, your hands should be flat, as little space between the earth and your hands as possible. Your fingers are spread wide. And your pointer or middle finger face forward. Outer two fingers are engaged. Elbows are bent slightly to take pressure off your wrists. And your knees are hip width apart, either directly under your hips or an inch or two behind. Inhale, lower belly, look forward. And exhale, round for cat. So we're doing the same thing we were seated, but now we're on our hands and knees. Cow and cat. Cow and cat. Return to neutral. You can bring your right leg behind you and exhale, round knee to forehead. Inhale, extend for cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale for cow, and you can stay there. You can bring your left hand forward. And then a little more balance. Knee to elbow. Extend, bring them off to the side. Round. Extend. Sides. Extend. Round. And your next extension, hold it for a breath. Then you can bend your back knee and grab your hand around and meet your foot. And gently glide for your chest forward, shoulders back for a heart opener. And then plant your hand to keep your foot raised. Bring it off the left side of your mat and tap twice. Arc up and over nice and tall, tapping twice on each side, mooning back and forth. Focus on breath and height over speed or width here. Open up the hips and glutes. One more time on each side. Towards the earth. Just relax here and breathe for a couple breaths. Okay. If you're taking the twist, inhale, walk through center. Exhale, twist off to the left side. And inhale back through center. Come back up through hands and knees. And you can just do cat-cow if that's easier for you, or you can start to inhale your left leg back and exhale round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Bring the front hand forward if you'd like, or the right hand forward. Round. Extend. Off to the side. Round. Extend. Sides. Extend. Round. And then hold your next extension for a breath. And then optionally take the heart opener by grabbing your foot, bending your back knee that's raised, chest forward. And then lower your hand to the earth and bring your foot to the right side of your mat. Tap twice. Arc up and over, tapping twice, inhaling and exhaling back and forth. Once more on each side. Return to neutral. And we're going to curl our toes and come to our first down dog. Straightening our hips, forming a nice upside down V shape. Maybe bend one knee and straighten the other. Maybe your heels reach to the earth, maybe they don't. Maybe you glide forward into a plank and exhale through bear, hovering your knees. And then straighten for down dog. Maybe do it a couple more times. Just to see if you're the right distance, or maybe you just like plank and bear. And then hold still for a few breaths here. You're going to inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Exhale, fold forward. Surrender to the earth. Maybe grasp one elbow, the opposite hand, and vice versa. Just try to let the head surrender to the earth. Straighten the legs as much as you can with a micro bend in your knees. Maybe through the act of trying to straighten your legs, you gently sway side to side, but don't actively. Inhale, slowly rise up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale your arms up overhead, interlace your fingers and point your palms face up. And exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, rise up and point the pointer finger out like that. And exhale, lean back and look up a bit. And then inhale, cactus your arms, releasing the bind. Lift your right heel and exhale, twist to the right, looking over that right shoulder. Inhale, rise to center, lower the right heel, lift the left heel, and exhale, twist to the left. And inhale, back through center, release the heels. Bring your hands down to mountain. And just stand here tall and strong. Engage the calves, quads, glutes, triceps, palms face forward. Inhale your arms up overhead, and exhale, bring them to your lower back. You can either place your hands there and point your elbows back, or you can interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, lean back a little bit, look up, and exhale, bend your knees and fold forward. And maybe bring your arms up overhead. And exhale, place your hands down through the earth and rise up through chair. Knees are bent, arms are straight, shoulders relaxed. Sitting back, maybe lift your toes. Inhale, slowly rise up, and exhale, maybe come onto your toes, lifting your heels. And exhale, release to the earth, fold forward. Inhale your hands to half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Walk yourself into a side plank. Well, first starting in plank swing. You have the option to bend your knee, top leg straight, or you can lift your leg, or you can stack your legs or stack them. Keys to good side plank. Your triceps engaged, so your elbows slightly bent. Top hand and leg are in the same plane, lifting from your hips. Exhale, release through center. Inhale, switch sides. And exhale, release through center. From down dog. Bend your knees. Look forward and step or float to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up through half lift. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, rise up. Don't want to be decapitated yogi. Bring your hands to heart center. And then bring your right hand to your right hip. Left hand out to your side. Bend that left knee. And maybe grab your foot. And maybe stay here. Or maybe lean forward through dancer. And then from dancer, right hand back to your right hip. Bring your left knee down all the way to the earth eventually. Into low lunge. Inhale, lean back. And exhale, glide forward. Bring your arms up overhead. Take a nice full revolution. Then bring your arms up, relax your shoulders. Right hand to your right hip. Exhale, lean forward and twist. Left elbow outside your right knee. Maybe your hands come towards heart center. Exhale, release the twist. Straighten that left leg, plant your hands. Rise up through standing splits. Exhale, come back to low lunge. Bring your knees together and settle down for narrow knee, child's pose for a breath. Keeping the forearms in place and then the hands in place. Glide forward through up dog or cobra. And exhale for down dog. And bend your knees, look forward and step or float in front of your mat. Inhale, half lift, hands to your shins, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise up. Hands to heart center. And we're going to bring left hand to left hip, right hand outside. And when we do this, just keeping our hands straight. You're going to bend the right knee. And you're just reaching out with no twist in your arms. You're just grasping that top of your foot, basically. Maybe your thumb's on the bottom of your foot. You can stay there. Maybe you can float forward into dancer. And then from dancer, slowly rise up and eventually bring your right knee back. Settle into low lunge. Inhale, lean back and exhale. Glide forward, open up your arms, take a nice full revolution with your arms. Inhale, bring them up and relax your shoulders. Inhale, left hand to your left hip. Exhale, lean forward, take a twist. And that leaning forward before we twist helps decompress the spine. Inhale, return through center, straighten that front leg for a gentle half split. Then inhale, walk yourself forward, plant your hands, and rise up for standing splits. And exhale, back down to low lunge. Knees together for narrow knee, child's pose for a breath. Inhale, glide forward, rise up dog or cobra. Exhale for down dog. Inhale, walk yourself back to your feet. Rise up through chair. Inhale up. Exhale onto your toes. And next exhale, release your heels. Fold forward. Inhale, walk yourself forward to down dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step or float in front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise up. And again, bring your hands to heart center. This time we're going to take a tree on the left side first. So bring your heel to your shin or to your calf or maybe to your quad. Maybe you need your hand to help yourself up and balance a little bit. Maybe your arms stay here. Maybe they spread forward or rise up. Then inhale, slowly bend that front knee forward, hands to heart center. And exhale, glide back, left leg back, and rise up to crescent. Inhale your right hand to your right hip. Exhale, lean forward and twist. Hands toward heart center. You can stay here, open your arms, or plant your left hand inside your right foot for revolved side angle. Exhale, release. And I'm going to just come into a Vinyasa flow here. Just right leg back. I'm doing 3-leg dog variations. Whatever variation's right for you. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale for down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale through half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Left leg plants, right heel to your left shin, calf, or quad. Find trees a little bit easier if your front toe is just a little bit, or front leg's just a little bit pigeoned. Whatever you do, don't bring it to your knee. And inhale, bringing your right knee forward. And exhale back through crescent. Shoulders up, arms relaxed. Arms up, shoulders relaxed. Inhale your left hand to your left hip. Exhale, lean forward and take a twist. And you can stay here. Keep that back leg straight. Or open up your arms. Or plant your right hand inside your left foot for revolved side angle. And exhale. Release the twist and take a Vinyasa flow. High push-up to low push-up. Up dog or cobra. To down dog. And you bring your knees to the earth. Wide for child's pose. You can stay here or thread the needle. Bring your right arm up overhead. And exhaling, bringing it under your left arm. And your left arm could wrap around your right hip. Or twisted, threaded child's pose if you'd like. If you're in that, return through center. Left arm up. Switch sides. Maybe that right arm comes outside the left hip. If you're twisting, twist from the belly, not forcing it with your arm. And exhale, release. Come back to hands and knees. I'm gonna take a quick breath with a quick bit of water real quick. From hands and knees. Come back up through down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. And we're settled into Yogic Squat. So heels in, toes out. You can either sit on your forearms or a block. You just bring your, and you can stay here. Or you can explore crow by planting your hands, bringing your knees towards your armpits or triceps. Or you can come out of it or just be perfectly content staying in Yogic Squat for a bit. Inhale, slowly plant your hands. Straighten your legs. Walk yourself forward into down dog. Inhale your right leg up in the air behind you. Exhale, glide it forward. We're coming through Warrior A. For Warrior A, your legs are in separate tracks. Front knees bent, back legs straight. Back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Front foot's forward and that is forward. Equal balance between your front and back body. Maybe grab your hips and twist them forward. Keeping that back leg straight, front leg bent, shoulders relaxed, arms up. We're gonna float through Warrior C. If you need support, you can place your hands on blocks or on the earth. Back legs parallel the earth as much as you can, toes pointed down. Front leg straight, arms beside you, in front of you, behind you. And exhale up through Warrior B. Now your heels are in the same alignment. Front knee remains bent, back leg straight. Hips to the side, shoulders relaxed, arms out, look forward. Inhale, flip your front palm, lean forward, and then lean back for reverse warrior. And keep the arms where they are. Straighten that front knee. Lift up for reverse triangle. And keep the legs straight. Arms to Warrior B arms. And then lean forward. And we can lean forward no more than tilt. For triangle, actively lifting up with that top hand. This upper body is in the same plane as your legs. Your top hand lifting up is the most important thing you should be focused on. Shoulder back in the same plane as your legs. And the bottom hand maybe leans down. But I mean, you really want to be either here, but most people struggle to resist gravity here. And then exhale, bend that front knee, come through side angle. Kind of rest your elbow on your quad. Bring your hand inside. Take a wrap. If you take a wrap, try and keep that upper body in the same plane as your legs. And exhale, release into a lunge. We're going to come into revolved high half moon. So your opposite hand from half moon. So for you to be your left hand in front of your right foot, right arm out to the side, and twist to your right. Exhale, release through center. Walk yourself to the side for wide-legged forward fold. Starting tall and then surrendering to the earth. You can take a handstand or headstand if you like here. Or just try to relax to the earth. If you're in handstand or headstand, maybe start to come out of it. And slowly heel toe your feet closer together, hands to your hips, and rise up. And come through goddess. So your heels towards each other, toes out, arms up overhead. Exhale, bend your knees and elbows. Try to keep your body roughly in the same plane. Maybe lift onto your toes and surrender a little more. Inhale, slowly rise up. Hands to your hips. Heel toe your feet out wide again. And come back into a high lunge. And take a Vinyasa Flow, high push-up to low push-up, up dog or Cobra to down dog. From down dog, bring your left leg behind you. Exhale, glide it forward to warrior A on the opposite side. Front knee bent, back leg straight. Back foot 45-degree angle. Hips forward, arms up, shoulders relaxed. Equal balance between front and back body. And float into warrior C. And inhale, rise to warrior B. Now your legs are in the same plane, heels are aligned. Front knees bent, upper body's vertical. Arms out, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, flip that front palm, lean forward and lean back for reverse warrior. Rest of you got left hands up in the air, unless you did the opposite last time. Inhale, straighten that front leg, lift that top hand up higher for reverse triangle. Inhale, slowly bring the arms to warrior B arms, straight legs. Exhale, lean forward and then tilt for triangle, actively lifting up with that top hand, resisting gravity. And exhale, bend that front knee for side angle, or whichever variation you prefer of it. And inhale, come through lunge. And take revolved half moon again. Sort of the opposite of half moon in terms of which arm is up. Exhale, return to center. Come through wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Generally, the further toes in, heels out. Generally, the wider your legs are, the easier this is, as long as you're before that point of coming into a split. Inhale, slowly rise up. And come to goddess again. Rise up. Heels in, toes out. Arms up overhead, and exhale. Bend your elbows and knees. Maybe come onto your toes again. Inhale, slowly rise up. Hands to your hips. Walk yourself back up into a lunge. Take your final vinyasa flow of this sequence. High push-up to low push-up. Up dog or Cobra to down dog. And then come onto your knees for Camel. Inhale, sit up tall, hips forward, arms up overhead, and exhale, just bring them to your low back. If you want, you can bring them to your feet, if that's the heels, if that's good for you. But focus on keeping your hips forward, shoulders and back, chest forward. And exhale, slowly release. And coming back to hands and knees. Inhale the right leg behind you. Exhale, glide it forward outside your hand for high lizard. Stay here for a couple breaths. And you could bring your forearms down or onto a block. You could plant your hands facing outward and balance on your forearms. Or, my favorite, bird of paradise. Right leg out, sole of the foot to the earth. Right arm under your leg. Look towards your right side. Maybe your cheeks on the earth. I'm protecting my AirPod. Left leg's back and straight. And just continue to breathe. Bird of paradise variation's a nice surrendering posture. Inhale, slowly rise back up to high lizard and then straighten your front leg for half splits or slide further forward for a fuller expression of splits. And then slowly rise up. Come onto your back for figure four, or you could heel toe your foot out to the side for pigeon. Starting sitting up tall, hands on your hips, shins parallel to the earth as much as you can, knees outside your hip. If this feels good, you can slowly walk down to your forearms. If that feels good, you bring your arms all the way forward and surrender your chest and forehead to the earth. At any point, if it's too much, you can back off. You could also bend your elbows, bring your hands behind you, extend your elbows further forward, and get a little tricep stretch in there too if you'd like. Won't be here too long today. You can stay here for a couple more breaths or explore active pigeon by walking yourself up, placing your right hand in front of your right shin, bending your left knee, grabbing your left foot with your left hand, maybe bring your right arm forward, or maybe bring it up overhead, whatever variation is right for you. And exhale, release to center. Straighten that left leg. No. Yeah, straighten that left leg. Right knee's bent. Take some hip circles. Or you can flip your dog for wild thing if you'd like. Exhale, release to center. Hands and knees. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, glide it forward. For high lizard on this side, start tall for a couple breaths. You can stay here or lower your forearms to the earth. Or you can bring your hands out and balance on your forearms. Or stretch it out and surrender for bird of paradise. Slowly rise back up. Straighten that front leg for half splits. Or maybe slide it further forward for fuller expression. Maybe put a block under your hamstring. Or this side for me lately has been a lot tighter than the other side, so I'm just not pushing it as hard. And then inhale. So rise back up. Either come onto your back for figure four, or heel toe your foot out to the side for pigeon. Check your alignment first. Sit up tall. Check that your shin is as parallel to the front of the mat as you can tolerate. And then maybe start to slowly come onto your forearms. If that feels good, maybe surrender all the way to the earth. Maybe even bend your elbows. Hands together and your thumbs to your C7. That will bump, biggest bump in the back of your neck. Inhale, you can stay there for a couple breaths or explore active pigeon by bringing your left hand in front of your right left shin, right hand to your right foot, bending your right knee, left hand forward if you'd like. And then exhale, release to center. Straighten that right leg, bend that left knee overhead. Maybe take some circles or maybe flip your dog for wild thing. Exhale, release to center. Inhale, lower down to Sphinx. Forearms parallel the front of the mat. Just get a nice dull stretch in your low back. Maybe straighten your arms for seal if you need a little bit more. Exhale, slowly release to the earth. Bring one arm up overhead and roll onto your back. And from here, I invite you to take some bridge or wheel or shoulder stand or plow or whatever's in your practice. I'm going to come into shoulder stand. Just bring your hands to your low back to support you. Legs up overhead. Maybe plow overhead. And then when you're ready, gently roll down. Stretch your arms up overhead, your heels down long. We're going to come straight to Shavasana, but you're welcome to explore your other postures a bit longer if you like, or if you have time. Whenever you're ready, though, palms face up, heels in, toes out. Relax the back of your neck. Close your eyes and continue to breathe. And just surrender. You're welcome to stay here longer, so to bring some energy back to your hands and feet, maybe wiggling your fingers and toes, or windshield wiper in your wrists and ankles side to side. Stretch your arms up overhead, your heels down long again, and bring your knees to your chest. Wrap your hands around your shins and rock side to side, or take small circles. Bring one arm up overhead and roll to that side for a couple breaths. And inhale, slowly rise up. Maybe sit on the edge of your block. And like we started class, let's finish it by bringing our arms up overhead and release to the earth slowly. Inhale up. Exhale, release, and maybe reflect on how you feel now compared to an hour ago. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up one more time and bring your hands down through heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. And thank yourself for making time for your practice. Namaste. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to send me an email or contact me directly. Thanks. Bye-bye.